friends, this is Kelly back with another layout for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and this sketch is for day one from Jessie Broadmerkel, and I am just right here adding photos in a grid fashion, and my photos are not the same size that you see in the sketch, but I am going to make this sketch just kind of work for what I have to scrap. And these are the photos that I wanted to get scrapped today. And the photos are of my birthday celebration with my daughter, and just kind of some of the things that she did for me that this past birthday, which was we went out to eat for lunch. Then she and her husband bought me this beautiful flower bouquet. And then we went to this place called the Relaxing House and got massages, and it was awesome. And I'm just kind of documenting that day. So I am using a lot of paper and elements from the 49 and Market Elena collection. And I'm not positive that all of this came from the Elena collection. Some of my different collections from 49 and Market, and I'm pretty sure most of this is from the Elena collection, paper-wise. And so I just matted those photos on two different mats to give them a little more presence on the layout, because this is going to be a very busy layout, very bright and colorful and lots of elements kind of layout. So I want to make sure that my photos stay the focus of this layout. So I'm using these awesome 49 and Market. These are the stamps and labels. For the salsa is the color for this box of stamps and labels. So just use that as a border, and I really love how that looks. I just think that gives it a really cool vibe. And then I am going to use these two pieces from the cut aparts. I want somewhere to do some journaling on this layout, and so I cut out these two little ledger pieces from one of the 49 and Market papers, and we'll use that as a kind of a layering piece, and also where I will add some journaling. So I think about using these photo frames because I love them so much, and I tend to want to use them on every layout. And these are also in the salsa color palette. But in the end, I end up not using those, but I do use the rub-ons also in the salsa color. And I'm going to add some of these rub-ons around just to give the page a little more interest, a little more texture. And I just really like how these look. And I love 49 and Market rub-ons because they rub on as smooth as butter. Love them. So I'm just going to add those a couple of more places around the page to just some for continuity, and just a little extra color, like I said, and texture. So moving right along, I cut out a little bit of that because watching someone put on rub-ons for a long time is not very exciting. And so I'm going through the ephemera pack and just kind of seeing what I want to add. So I know that I want to do a lot of layering. I want to make sure that I have all the colors represented because I have a lot of colors going on in this layout. And I just want to make sure that I use a little bit of all the colors in different areas of the layout just to create some balance. And I pulled these off of the ephemera sheet, and they're very delicate. I love the greenery and the florals in 49 Market collections just because they're just so pretty and unique, and I love them. So, and they're fun to layer with as well. So I'm just adding that down, but they are very fragile when you pull them off the sheet, as you can see here, and because they're so fine and delicate and detailed that you have to be careful. And even when you are careful, you still will probably tear it up a little bit, as I did, but it's real easy to piece back together and just glue where you want them. So not really a major problem there. And then I'm going to add my sentiment strips down here directly on top of the photo because I had a bunch of dead space in that photo. And they say treasured, and then the bottom one says memorable moments. So this was a really fun day that I got to spend with my daughter and my grandkids and my husband, and just a relaxing, fun day. So there are some cut aparts on one of the papers, and so I cut out these flowers just because I wanted to bring some of the red from the roses that you see in the flower. I wanted to bring some of that red in, and I'm going to add 2 clusters of these little flowers that I cut apart, or that I fussy cut. And I'm going to add some foam adhesive to the back of these butterflies and add them to around the page. So be sure to go check out all the other people who are participating. There is a link to the playlist. And if you just go to that playlist, you will see everybody who is participating. And this challenge seems to have gotten bigger and bigger, and tons of people are participating in it. So it's so much fun. And I love that Christy does this. It's very inspiring. It's brings everybody together in the community, and it's just a really fun scrapbooking event in our little community of scrapbookers and paper crafters. So be sure to go check all those people out. So I just keep adding things. When I see, like, if I feel like I need more of, like, I felt like I needed some blue down here in this bottom, some of that bright blue. And so I'm going to add this little butterfly down there at the end. And now I'm to the point where I am adding my finishing touches. So I have these little gems in my stash. They're just clear gems, but I liked that they are a rhombus shape or a diamond shape. And I'm just going to add a few of those in each of my clusters. And I just like the little bit of extra bling that adds, and adds a little more texture and interest. So that is it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to hit that likes button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye.